I am heading to town. Excuse me. I am headed to the city. One of my neighbors has a car and we're going to go on into the city. Jeepneys are not running yet. They can only go halfway and then they have to come back because they have to get a special pass to be allowed into the city. Passes are being issued maybe today. So there's no jeepneys. But he has a car. Now I'm having to do complicated things. I've put on my hat, which is not very hard. I figured that out. But I had to put on these, shoes and socks. Very complicated. Haven't done that in 2 months. Isn't that horrible? Look. Luckily they're on a pull string and I didn't have to tie them because that would have been too complicated. Oh, life is so hard. Let's go. Wow. Okay, I can take this off because I'm in the car by myself. In the car by myself, so I don't need a mask. We made it into the city. No jeepneys. I saw one jeepney, quite a few taxis, tons of personal cars. It's still crowded out here. It's amazing how busy the streets are. He's ordering pizza for later. He's picking it up on the way home for his kids. But we're just out running around, doing some shopping. I'm going to try and get into the mall. Can't see anything out his windows, but I'm in the city for the first time in 10 weeks. Oh my goodness. So, fun. You can't see much from the car, but I wasn't going to get out of the car since he left it running. I didn't want to walk away from his car and have it stolen. But you can see there's, some people out. Not real crowded. Streets are hit and miss. There were a lot more personal cars than I thought there would be. There were no jeepneys and very few taxis. But we're coming across the bridge into the city for my first time in 2 months. It's kind of something to do. At the mall, parking lot is full. Food courts closed, both food courts upstairs and downstairs. A couple of restaurants are open, but for takeout delivery only. There's no sit down yet. They were talking about skipping this general quarantine and just everything was going to be open, but they backed off and said, no, we're going to go to general quarantine, and so a lot of stuff is still closed. This is the line to get into the hardware store. I don't need anything in the hardware store, and if I did, I wouldn't need it that bad. After the mall, we had to run around and pick up the food he ordered for his kids. And I did not get the stuff I needed at the mall because they just didn't have it. I do love the sign though. This is their limited shopping. That's a lot of drinking for every day. Okay, today's a busy day. She went grocery shopping. Did you have fun grocery shopping?
Yes.
Yes.
Your bread.
Yay! Bread and Cokes.
Yes, your Coke is there.
They're out of the big bottles, so she bought me a whole bunch of little ones. Oh no. But they went grocery shopping. Did y'all see very many Jeeps, or is it?
Not really.
We have our bricks and a little bit of gravel. We're getting more. We're going to be putting in a storeroom. There's the gravel. Junky bricks, because that's just what they have. It's for a storeroom. It's going to be half, I think, halfway up with brick, and the other half's going to be plywood, putting in a little storeroom. And over here, they're picking mangoes. Mangoes are coming in. Lots of mangoes. Fun, fun. Well, I didn't film very much at the mall because I was busy shopping. You know, I got distracted. I was looking for a cable to connect my new monitor because they sent the wrong cable from the US. And it's a display port, which is it's not high tech, but around here, there's not much of it. You can find HDMI, maybe some DVI. DisplayPort was tough. I found one weird little adapter that's supposed to, you know, connect it. Didn't work. Looked online, they said adapters never work on DisplayPorts. They just don't. They said if you luck into one, great, but probably not. So all I could find was that one adapter, and it did not work. There's a bag of mangoes going in. They got about 10 bags of mangoes. So I had to find a place on Shopee out of Manila that is shipping, and they will send one to me. I should get it sometime in the next week or year. I don't know. Bummer. Yeah, they sent me a DisplayPort to DisplayPort cord, and I need a HDMI to DisplayPort cable. Or a DVI to DisplayPort. I could use either one, but nobody's got them. There was one gaming store. It's like a specific gaming computer store up there at SM City, but the line was so long, I just didn't get in it, and I probably should have. So maybe they'd have had it. I'm not sure. They seem like they sell more hardware than cables, but they might have had one. But there was a long, they letting one customer in at a time, and there was like 6 people waiting. So I was not going to wait. So if I was there by myself, I would have, but since a friend of mine drove me, I didn't want to tie him up all day. He'd have probably been okay with it, but I didn't want to impose. So hopefully we can get this one in the mail. But I didn't film much. I didn't film at SNR. It's pretty empty. Not a lot of people. Shelves are getting kind of picked over. They had a lot of stuff, but there's like the freezer section was pretty empty. And nobody's got Cokes anymore. She just went grocery shopping in town, and nobody had Cokes. At 7-Eleven and iMart, she ended up getting the little 16-ounce bottles, the 300 ml. And, oh look, there's another bag of mangoes. They got 10 bags of mangoes. Did I mention that? But yeah, the 2 liters, 1.5 liters, nobody's got it. None of the grocery stores, none of the convenience stores. We got a friend looking in the city. He's looked for 2 days at different stores in the city. Nobody's got it. Bummer. Need my Diet Coke. Anyway, the mall was fun. The city's exciting, I guess. They've got the jeepneys so messed up right now. I'm not in a hurry to go back. There's only 5 jeepneys, and they carry 8 people. So you're looking at 40 people from here can go back and forth. It's a 2-hour round trip. Generally, we have, I didn't know this, but they said in the paper, 21 jeepneys on our route. And they usually hold about 20 people. So you're looking at about 400 people at a time can be moving. Now, with 5 jeeps at 8 people, 40. Now, you know, school was a long time ago, but I think 40 is a good bit less than 400. So yeah, getting a Jeep right now is just darn near impossible. We could catch one out here when they come. There's only 5, so it's a 2-hour round trip. So whenever they show up, they show up. But being the end of the line, we can catch one here. But once you're downtown in the city, you're going to end up taking a taxi or something back. So I'm not messing with going to the city for a while. I was real glad that a friend of mine drove me. If he ever wants to go back and wants to give me a ride, I will go. But until they get the jeepney situation straightened out, I'm going to be staying here. I can go. I don't need a quarantine pass anymore. But it's too complicated right now. So we are free, but just not going to do it. Look, here comes another bag of mangoes. Did I mention they got 10 bags of mangoes? They've been picking them out the tree. Let's go look at that. Since I didn't do much at the mall, let's go look at the mangoes. Just in time to see those guys leaving with bags of mangoes. Let's see where they came from. Our yard full of people getting my mangoes. Oh, I guess they're not really mine. Let's see what's going on. This kid's scared of me. This won't work. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Oh, look, she's not scared of me today. There's a first. Hello. Okay, she's scared of me. Bye-bye. Watch out for these cables. So, somebody's taking all the mangoes. What's up with that? Uh-huh. Yes, I have that effect. Melanie's scared of me too. Checking out all the mangoes. That one's yours? Okay, that's all you keeping? That's all you're keeping is just one? Okay. Oh, we have one. We're going to share that one. That's all we're going to get. It's just one. Okay, somehow I do not believe that. 1 bushel, maybe.
This is yours.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, this one.
How rude. Enjoy your day in paradise.